After years of being away, last year it was shut down due to COVID, but now we're back at LA Auto Show. How cool is this? Now, one of the things I'm immediately noticing is that when you first enter into the, I think this is the B Hall, normally Audi has this spot. For the past like 3 years I've come here, before COVID, Audi always took this big spot here, but this year it's actually Lincoln that has this spot. So very interesting. So stay tuned. Let's go see some cars, and yeah, let's see what else is out here. Here it is, guys, the new Z06 flat plane crank V8, producing about 670 horsepower. Supposed to go from 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. Just to give you an idea on that, the 570S from McLaren, I think, goes from 0 to 60 in like 3.2 seconds. So for literally half the price, if that, this is gonna go faster from 0 to 60. And in terms of the looks, it looks so much better. The Z06, I wasn't a big fan of the new Stingray look, but the Z06 just really takes the cake. I really like how this turned out. Look at that. Here's a different look, guys. It's that look of the flat plane crank V8. Really love the carbon fiber casing there. Absolutely wild. Here it is, guys, the Mission R from Porsche. Check out, this is the future of EV racing. Here it is. It is absolutely clean. Wow, check out the detail. The rear diffuser is absolutely wild. Obviously, this being a race car, it's got to push the downforce and control the air for more grip, you know, cornering, so on and so forth. Check out the details here. Obviously the wheels are designed to manage airflow, air resistance, and so what a cool car. Holy shit. Wow. Here we have the Gt4 Rs Club Sport, made for track. Absolutely wild. Excuse me. Doesn't have the passenger side, only the driver's side. And Gt4 Rs obviously has the GT3 engine. Coolest thing about this car is that it's shaving all the weights for that ultimate track day. Check that out. I don't know if it's easy for you guys to see, but it's made and bred for track. And it's got the Michelin slicks right here as well. What a wild car. Well, here it is, guys, the new Gt4 RS. Really cool details here. We got the induction vents right here, side canard, side louver vents, and lots of aero package. Like these side vents here for airflows. And for the first time, you got the center wheel lock for the GT4 series. Really cool detail here. I'm not sure exactly what that does, but allow for better airflow, and you have just huge side vents to flow engine through the engine bay. Well, actually, this might be it. You have this induction vent here to cool off the engine. As you might have noticed, the Gt4 RS gets the treatment from the current GT3 engine, so Also has a very similar overhang, suspended wing right here. So check that out. For the first time, we can see the engine on the Cayman. Very nice. All right, so the GT4 also gets the Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 treatment. You've got 245 up front, 295 in the rear. So very serious, bred for track. Love the, like I said, keep mentioning these vents right here to cool the engine. Such a cool detail. And this one has the Weissach package. So the rear wing has 4 different settings. You can actually manually adjust them. But if you manually adjust it, you also have to adjust the front lip to kind of match the rear. So it's a little bit of a hassle. If it was me, I would just leave it as it is. So the Porsche always has its own hall, right? Because they have so many cars on display. It's one of my favorite places to come to whenever I'm in LA Auto Show. So looks like they got some more cars to check out, so stay tuned. All right, check out this Taikan Turbo S Cross Turismo. It's the first time I've actually heard of it, but I really love how this looks. Unfortunately, in America, we're not a big fan of hatchbacks, so we don't get many of them, but I love the look. What do you think about the color, though? Not the color I would go with, but... And I love this flushed out door handles. And the rims, what do you think about these? I actually really dig how that looks. Taikan Turbo S. Honestly though, I don't know why they would call it a turbo, because it's all electric, but here's the Taikan GTS Sport Turismo. Another hatchback. Absolutely love this look. I actually prefer it over the other one. You got the GTS badge right there. I'm digging this color. What do you guys think? Honestly, for me, Taikan is so much better than hatchback.
Buddy.
We're starting him early. We're making a car enthusiast out of him. All right, here we have the 4GT with the V6 hybrid. Just love the detail on the 4GTs. Check out this airway right here for the airflow to produce more downforce, more induction here. I just love how this looks. Absolutely beast of a machine. Look at that. Gotta love it. All right, so we're headed to the aftermarket showcase. I always love coming here. All right, so here we have the daily driven exotics F12 twin turbo F12, and it's got the exhaust coming out of the hood right there, and you got the twin turbos. Absolutely wild. I don't know if I could do that to a Ferrari. Insane. And it's right over here at the Gintani booth, and as you know, they work on quite a few vehicles for DDE, so absolutely insane. So there's an SVJ belonging to Damon Dave, more like Damon, but this one recently had a differential that went out that they had to fix. But it's my first time seeing since they did the livery on it. I saw it before they put the wrap on it, but very nice. And here is a rare sight, Slr Mclaren. I absolutely love this car. Obviously this was a hypercar by its own right back in the day, and kind of a late 2000s, so like 2007, 2008-ish. This was considered the hypercar to get Benny Koshman has like 9 of these guys. And they're going up in value because how rare they are. How cool is that? All right, guys, that wraps it up for today. Unfortunately, the LA Auto Show was not as big as it has been for pre-COVID. So I would say maybe it was about 2/3 of the size it used to be. We were missing big manufacturers like Audi, BMW, even Volkswagen wasn't really here. Only European auto manufacturers that came were Porsche. So, but a lot of interesting EV companies that are just starting out, or a lot of companies are moving into like EV direction. So we saw a lot more focus on that this year around. So, and that's kind of the trend where it's headed. So over time, that's more of the display that you're gonna be seeing. So like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more, and see you guys next time.